Krishna Gurvairappa. A lot of friends have said their desire to listen to the shlokas of Narayaneeyam, which is planned in the coming weeks. But as promised, this week I want to say about the person who has written Narayaneeyam. He holds a very important place. Brahmashri Melpathur Narayana Bhattadri. He is believed to be an avatar of Adiseshan himself with an objective to just compile this sacred poem Narayaneeyam for betterment and progress of the entire universe. Under direct instructions from Guruvayurappan himself in Sanctum Sanctorum of the temple in Guruvayur. In fact, after every chapter, Lord Krishna nodded his head in acceptance, which is clearly stated in the poem Narayana. Bhattadri was from a village named Melpathur near Kadampura, very close to Tirur river, as well as near to the holy town of Tirunavaya and Bharatapura. He was born in 1560 in a pious Brahmin family as a son of Matrudattan Bhattadri, a Pandit himself. Narayana Bhattadri studied from his father as a child. He learned the Rig Veda from Madhava, Tarkashastra, science of debate in Sanskrit from Damodara, and Vyakarna, that is Sanskrit grammar, from the famous Achyuta Visharadi. He became a Pandit by the age of 16. He married his Guru's niece, Achyuta Pisharadi's niece, and settled at Thirukandiyur in Thiru. He was one of the last mathematicians of the Sangamagrama school, which had been founded by Madhava in Kerala. It flourished between the 14th and 16th century, and the original discoveries of the school seems to have ended with Narayana Bhattadri. His guru Pisharudi has been affected by rheumatism. Unable to see his pain, by yogic strength and by way of Guru Dakshina, Narayana Bhattadri is said to have taken the disease upon himself and relieved his Guru of the pain. To relieve himself from rheumatism, pain, and other things, he sent word to Eluthachan, a Malayalam poet and Sanskrit scholar, also a great astrologer. The astrologer hinted mean tottu kootuga, which actually literally means touch the fish and then start. On the face of it, the suggestion would seem offensive to an orthodox Malayali Brahmin who are strict vegetarians. However, Bhattadri understood the hidden meaning, decided to present the various incarnations of Vishnu, starting with the fish avatar, that's the Matsya avatar, as narrated in the Bhagavata Purana. So when he heard about this, he reached Guruvayur, took bath in the temple tank there, and reached the inner sanctum. He took a place on the right side and started composing one dasaka a day. In fact, he would ask, he had promised Guruvayurappan that Guruvayurappan should nod and give his acceptance. So, by the end of 10 slokas, he would look at Guru Ayurappan, who would nod and say, "It is fine." The refrain, that is the last two lines of the Dashakam, is a prayer to him to remove his ailments and sufferings. Some would read only the last sloka of each and every Dashaka if they are affected with serious diseases. And they seem to get cured. It is only the faith, the belief in Narayaneeyam and in Guru Ayurappan. Each set of 10 poems ends with a prayer for early cure. In 100 days, he finished his compositions. On 28th Vrichigam, that is the Malayalam month, corresponding to 27th November 1586, he finished the last Dasakam. That is, he finished with Ayur Arogya Saukyam. He had a vision of Guru Ayurappan in the form of Venugopalan, and he was cured completely. He was just 27 years then. He lived for 106 years and was a propounder of Purva Mimamsa, Uttara Mimamsa, and Vyakaran. I would like to share how Sriman Narayaneeyam came into my life. During 2020 April, everything was going online and online classes and work from home, and there was this dreadful thing, everybody was scared, and many of us were having a very difficult time financially and health wise, all this. I had bought this book, Narayaneeyam, with Tamil commentary by Sri Anantarama Dikshadhar. That is a couple of years back, but didn't know how to read the slokas also, because the pronunciation is a little difficult. And many times I would take the book, just do this, try to read it by myself. One day I called my aunt in Bangalore, who was taking Narayanam classes, even now she takes, and requested her to take online classes. She refused point blank, thinking that it is online and everything. Virtual classes will need so much of knowledge in computers and things. But the next morning she called me and said that Guru Ayurappan has given consent for her to start classes, and on Akshaya Tritiya day in 2020, Narayaneeyam classes were started in Skype. We were taught the slokas with proper pronunciation, how to begin a canto. That is how we begin, like how we should start reading. In fact, you can't just read the slokas directly, and how to end it. The related stories within slokas, wherever any other song to be presented. In fact, she had sent the recordings of each canto. I'm so indebted to her. It took about 2.5 years to complete the whole Narayaneeyam. Weekly 2 classes. The classes would go on for 1.5 hours. My pranams to my Guru. Without her, I would not have been able to talk so much about Narayaneeyam. We will see some slokas like my friends wanted, they desired. Even I feel that it is a good thing to read a sloka, to chant a sloka, and then say the meaning of the sloka. We will see this from next week. Please subscribe to my channel, Jayanthi's 5-Minute Stories. Thank you so much. Krishna, Guru Ayurappa, please help me in this.